What did you take from that third quarter?
You've seen us play before. You think it's the model or the aberration?
It's hard to play that way all the time.
We tried to. But no, I thought for the most part our guys were locked in. They came in, moved the ball, shared the ball. We defended. We played probably one of the best scores that you'll see in the G League. The guy got NBA scoring talent, and we were able to contain him somewhat. But for the most part, I thought we played good team defense. They jumped up and made some tough shots on us. But I was really happy with our point guard play today. 17 assists, only 2 turnovers between Lorenzo and Keza. And then with 33 assists for the game, man, that's the way we want to play. Obviously, the ball got to go in the hoop. We're not going to shoot it that well every night, but when it's moving like that, it gives us a chance to shoot it at a better clip than we have been.
Coach, it seemed like for a superhero game, the guys sure did bring out their capes today.
Yeah, I thought the guys were really engaged and locked in. I mean, we've been practicing well. We've been playing well of late. So I just think we just want to try to keep this momentum, continue to put everybody on notice that that we're here, and we're going to be here for the stretch of this season. And I think we understand a lot better what we're supposed to do, what our jobs are, and guys are going out there and executing. Like I said, I have no complaints about anything. Maybe would love to have held them under 100. That's about the only complaint I got. But when you get, when we get as many opportunities in transition and pushing it that we did, probably had more possessions for both teams that I would have liked, but it worked out.
Before the game, you talked about Kennedy Meeks's emphasis on his defensive focus. How do you think he did? He was testing a lot of pick and rolls today. How do you think he did on defense?
He got better as the game went on. Kennedy's thing is just kind of awareness and making sure. Like pretty much on every play, a 4 or a 5 is going to be involved in a pick and roll, some type of step-up pick and roll. And I just think he has to be more ready to play those possessions. Once he sat down and got into it, he was much better at it. But Blakeney is a tough cover. When you got a guy with that type of quickness, with the ball handling and scoring ability that he has, it could put your bigs in a bind. But for the most part, I thought he and Siobhan did a really good job of sitting down and making it tough.
Coach, 8 players scored in double figures today, and all but 1 player scored for you today. Were you happy with the level of distribution today?
Yeah, a little disappointed in Keza and the AB. They make a layup, then we got 10 guys in double figures. But no, man, it's just it's a fun way to play. Fun way to play. Everybody's sharing the ball. Everybody's getting touches. Probably overpassing it a couple times, and when we get into that mode, then it's really fun basketball to watch. But I thought our starters came out and gave us a good start. Bruno, all those guys, Alfonso, Kennedy, they set the tone, and then the bench came in and picked it up as well. So when you have those type of contributions across the board, then you have nights like tonight.
Coach, you guys have now won 5 straight and then finally pulled into 500. Is there anything that you're seeing different from the team as opposed to at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I guess, like I said, tell people all the time, some things just take time. I think, as much as we want to try to prod them and beat it into them and yell at them and do all those things, sometimes just their reps is what's going to get them to the level of where they are now, and we're going to get better. We haven't arrived at all. I think there's still another level or 2 or 3 of where we could go and continue to get better on the defensive end, moving it a little bit better, screening it a little bit better, rebounding it a little bit better, but have to be pleased with the effort tonight.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned the defensive end. The coaches are always screaming out there when you're on defense. How big will communication be for your players when they're being more vocal on the defensive end?
Yeah, that's what we want. Every coach wants that. They want guys out there talking and talking to each other and holding each other accountable and making sure they're in the right spots. But until we get to that point, I'm more than happy to fill in until we do. So, and all of our coaches, I think they all do a great job of seeing things during the game and offering suggestions of things that we could do. And most of the time, they're right. They really understand the game, understand what we're seeing out there, and then we try to adjust accordingly. And the guys are much better at understanding and changing and making adjustments on the fly. And like I said, in turn, that's making us better as a team.